Last time on A Rendezvous with Destiny. In the last episode, our heroes made their way to the Strawberry Fields, a bar with a secret entrance to Hades hidden in the beer cellar. In the bar, they met Argus, who runs the joint, and a strange man in a suit called Simon. Upon entering the Underworld, they met a friendly Kerberos and Charon the ferryman. They are now approaching the palace, so let's see what happens next. Hello and welcome to A Rendezvous with Destiny, a Scion RPG actual play podcast. I'm Luce, I'm the GM, and with me today we have...
Hi, I'm Graham. I play Elspeth, who is a guardian of Baldur.
Hi, I'm Will. I play Cleo, who is a hunter of Bast.
Hi, I'm Am, and I play Flora, daughter of the Monkey King.
So, Charon has pulled the boat up to the jetty on this side of the River Styx. Helps you all to get out, and you can see in front of you, you can see the palace rising up in the distance. To get to the palace, you're going to have to walk through part of the Underworld itself. Charon sort of bows. Right, good luck, yeah. Big man's in the big castle, it's probably a bit obvious. Have fun, good luck.
Thanks, Charon. See you again soon, maybe?
You want our coins?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I have like a whole pocket full more,
Right, yeah.
if you want some more.
You can keep them.
Okay.
So takes the coins, and you can see on this side, as well as the pile of coins in the boat, there's just sort of like stacks of coins on this side, and he just sort of looks at them like, oh, this is a nice pen, this is a nice 50p.
Thank you very much.
Put that one in my pocket. And sort of puts the rest of them on a pile of coins. So you want to stick on the path. Stick on the path would be the best thing to do. You'll probably pass some weird things. Just give it a bit of an ignore.
You got it.
Okay, thanks, Charon.
Thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Right.
Pleasure to meet you all too. Hopefully I don't see you for a long time.
You got it.
Not in the I don't like you, but you seem like nice.
I get it.
Best if you're not dead.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
That's so sweet. Okay. Path?
Yeah, you can see the path on this end is it's made a lot better. The flagstones fit together and it's quite well, there's always like designs etched into them.
What are the designs?
As you're sort of looking down at the designs in this area, they're a bit macabre. There's lots of flames and skeletons. As you start walking along the path, you can see why the floor is etched in this kind of style. On either side of the path, the ground goes on for about 5 foot either side and then drops steeply down. You can see fire coming up from these chasms on either side, and there are people in the flames, and there are harpies flying above you.
Yeah, definitely sticking to the path, I think, guys.
Right.
Yep. No looking, just keep going.
Yeah.
So you keep walking. You do see a tree in the distance. There's a man standing up underneath it trying to reach for the fruit.
Is anyone pushing any large rocks around?
There is a guy pushing a large rock up a hill, yes.
Great.
What's with all the scary stuff, Ellie?
Oh, so these must be the fields of punishment. So, basically, bad and naughty souls go to the fields of punishment and are tortured for a very long time. Possibly forever, I'm not sure.
Right. Let's just go and talk to the big man then, and get what we need and get out of here, because I miss the sun.
Hey, do you guys think you'll see any dead people you know?
I hope not.
No, probably not.
I don't think I know many people who've died.
Yeah, no, I can't really think of anyone.
Not that it would be here anyway, I hope. This is the fields of punishment after all.
You keep walking and you're getting closer and closer to the palace now, and you sort of leave the fields of punishment behind you and you step out onto what looks like sort of like a field, and there's sort of just lots of people milling around. They all seem quite happy, a bit vacant, but they're all standing there, and in the distance off to one side you can see a large, almost silver river, and there's another jetty out, and occasionally a soul will walk up to it to have a conversation with someone standing on the bridge, and they are dipped into the river and float away downstream.
That's weird.
Yeah, let's not get involved with all of that, I think.
Yep. Keep walking. Keep on trucking.
Again, you're keeping walking, and you come up to a fork in the path. One path leading sort of directly towards this massive set of stairs that leads up to the palace, and the other path sort of leads to the side, and you can see what once would have been some lovely islands in the middle of a lake, surrounded by lush green fields on the outside of the lake, and there's quite a few people milling around in the fields, and you can see this lake where these islands were has almost been covered in a landslide. But you can't see where it would have come from. There's just these jagged spears of rock sort of digging into the ground, and where they've hit, it's almost like decaying around it, and the water's turning this odd, sort of sickly colour.
That does not look right, guys. I think that's supposed to be the Isles of the Blessed.
These stairs are long, very wide as well. And again, they're made out of that black obsidian. And looking down, you can see that this black obsidian is shining, so reflective that you can sort of see your faces in it as you're walking up the stairs.
How long are they?
They're probably a good 40 feet up. The palace is almost carved out of the rock of this sort of cave wall that's sort of jutting out. Again, this wall is made of this black obsidian, and it is just towering above you.
Luce,
Yep,
I have a birthright called Somersault Cloud.
you do.
Can I use it to not climb the stairs?
You can.
But I don't know I have it, so I don't know how that would work. I guess because once per arc I can use it, but Sun Wukong requires a favour. So I guess she would just kind of be like, I really don't want to climb these stairs, and then if you think he would, the cloud can appear, but she has to do something, or you can just say you just got to climb the stairs.
I will do a roll, and we will see.
Okay.
I can think of no better use for this ability.
It is a long 5 stairs, and you get a little bit of the way up, and oh god, I wish I didn't have to climb these. And you hear a sort of familiar, distant laughter. Again, that weird smoke that was in your apartment sort of coalesces around your feet and lifts you into the air, and you sort of start moving up the stairs.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Are you okay?
This is so
Is that
cool!
supposed to be happening?
I don't know, but I don't have to climb the stairs anymore.
Well, she seems fine. That's stairs it is for us, I suppose.
Yeah.
And we carry on after you up the stairs.
Need to do a bit of a fizz today anyway.
Yeah.
Getting that leg workout in.
Indeed.
Doesn't take you overly long to climb the stairs, but by the end of it you are sort of like, whew, oh, I wouldn't want to do that every day, sort of thing. And there's a massive door in front of you, and it's open. Do you head in?
Yeah?
Should we knock first, do you think, guys? Or
Yeah, I mean, you know the most about etiquette.
I'm just gonna knock on the... the door's open, right? I'm just gonna knock on the door frame, I guess.
Wide open.
Hello, Mr. Hades.
Hello, 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 hello. Echoing into the distance. And as you sort of look in, it's just this massive entrance hall. It's still sort of made of black obsidian, but there's lots of plants sort of winding their way up columns and lots of flowers in vases. It looks quite pretty. There's lots of lovely flowers.
I guess we should just go in, guys. We'll probably find more
Yeah,
people
I
inside.
think so.
Maybe not people, but there'll be something there.
Yeah.
As you start walking in them, there's those stairs that 2 sets go up to the same landing that you have in really big old posh houses. There's those at the back, and there's quite a large door for humans, but sort of not the ridiculous 20-foot doors that you just walked through. And you can hear something ahead of you from up there.
What does it sound like?
It sounds, as you're sort of walking closer and start closer, you can hear that very loud yelling.
Yeah.
Fun.
I want to find out who's fighting.
As you get closer, you can hear what's being said. If you don't fix this soon, you'll have more issues to deal with than just the missing dead. And then just a flock of ravens burst out of a closed door and sort of screech their way past you and out through the big doors at the entrance. As they leave, you hear like a dull kind of thunk and a sigh.
Hello?
Mr. Hades?
Hello? Who's there? A head appears on the side of the door. It's quite a pretty woman, quite tanned, like olive toned skin, large, like very green eyes, and sort of nice sort of reddish, brownish hair, sort of tumbling loose over her shoulders, and with some flowers sort of weaved through it. How can I help? Hello?
We were sent here to help with the missing soul situation.
Oh, yes, of course. Come in. Oh, thank you. I'm Persephone.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Elspeth.
Flora.
Lovely name.
Cleo.
Yeah, she sort of ushers you in, and just sort of chatting away a little bit. Oh, it's lovely to see you. I've got some really nice herbal teas. Would any of you like them?
When you say herbal, what exactly kind of herbal are you talking about?
Oh, like, not that kind of herbal. I probably got some where we've got a lot of plants.
Don't take this the wrong way, but can we drink things down here?
Oh, yes, it's my plants, not stuff from here.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would love some tea. Thank you.
Yeah, she sort of bustles round. She leads you into the room and sort of gets you all seated down. There's like lovely. This room does not match the rest of the palace that you've seen so far at all. It's sort of nice, like wooden floor, lots of rugs everywhere, lots of pillows, lots of like low sofas, and there's a desk, and at the desk you can see there's a man. There's a suit jacket hung on the back of the chair, sort of sleeves rolled up to the elbow, tie undone, hair a bit ruffled. All you can see is he is face down on the desk and just sort of making a low groaning noise.
You alright there, sir?
No.
Mr. Hades?
Yep.
Okay.
Just, sorry, give me a minute.
You have a lovely home.
Thank you.
Your dog is very cute.
Yep, he's a good boy. He's a very good boy. Oh, Christ. Oh.
Do you want us to come back in a bit, or...?
No, it's fine.
Where does Christ come into it with you? Or is that just a figure of speech?
It's a figure of speech. I think, Greek swear words aren't quite the same. Ugh. He sort of shakes himself, lifts his head up, and just a guy, bit of scruff, looks like he hasn't shaved in a couple of days, bit of bags under his eyes, and he sort of puts his elbows on the desk and sort of leans his head into his hands. Right, hi, how... Yep, are you here to help with the whole thing? Please say you're here to help with the thing.
We are here to help with the thing.
In theory, this is our first time.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is about the dead, isn't it? Yep. Please be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the missing ones.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Again, would like to stress this is the first assignment thing that we've been given, so how good we do is kind of a little bit up in the air. I just want to give you some realistic expectations of the kind of skill level you're working with.
I just need some information, really, because I can't leave, which doesn't help it when things go missing. There's so much paperwork.
This is what I said earlier.
Why? Why is there so much paperwork? You'd think, there's, king of the underworld, the god of the dead, wouldn't be this difficult, but no, just never-ending paperwork. And Persephone sort of goes up to him and pats him on the shoulder and gives him a mug of tea, and he's sort of, thank you. And he just sort of sits there sipping his tea, just looking a bit forlorn. Did you see Elysium? Yes, it's on the way. Yeah. Shouldn't look like that.
No, what happened there?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How much do you know of what's going on? Not just here, but just sort of in general.
Pretty much nothing.
Great. Okay. I'm Hades, the Greco-Roman god of the dead. This is my wife, Persephone. I'm part of one of the pantheons. I have a bit of the underworld. That's not what you need to know about right now. So, pantheons, all real.
Oh, we've got that bit. We've got that far.
Okay, good. So,
Titan's bad?
For a long time...
You guys fight the Titans.
Yes, Titan's bad. Yeah, so in the vast realms of the cosmos, I suppose you could call it, pantheons are on one side. We try to work together. We don't always like each other. A lot of them are, quite frankly, pieces of work. Especially my brothers. That's fine. Let's not get into that. And he sort of looks around his desk and there's a couple of sort of half half-drunk mugs of tea. He's obviously Persephone's made and he's just not drunk them. So he grabs one of them and puts it on one half of the desk. So this is the gods and goddesses and deities here. He grabs another one and puts it on the other side. These are the Titans. They don't like each other. Gods are like, let's help the world live. And Titans are like, let's kill everything and dance in blood. Which, is not great for the advancement of humanity or anything really. Also, they also want to kill us, which is not fun for me or any of us really. They can't directly interfere with stuff on the mortal plane, but they have Titan spawn that can. So that might be monsters and people like you, but on their side. From what we've figured out, one of the Titans, don't know which one, ripped a hole into my part of the underworld and started stealing souls.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. And now I'm getting a load of flack from all the other gods, from all the other pantheons, because they're like, ooh, Hades, why haven't you sorted it? You should be more powerful than that. You shouldn't have let that happen. I can't stop it. I'm just me. I have so much work. And he just sort of, again, the head thunks onto the table. Persephone sort of pats the back of his head. I'll take over. One of the Titans has broken in and started stealing souls from the Isles of the Blessed. Isles of the Blessed it's not the most important part of Hades, but it is the part where the souls of heroes go. Heroes that you've read about in the myths. So to get into Elysium, you just have to live a very, very good life. You just, have to be perfect and wholesome and really good all-round dude. To get into the Isles of the Blessed, you have to be a hero. So people like Achilles and Jason, they live there. Well, their souls reside there. It's a bit weird talking about terminology, as everyone is technically dead down here, but dead doesn't mean nothing's going on.
I getcha.
Good, thank you. That was a very bad explanation. I'm sorry about that. It's been a little stressful. One of the Titans has ripped a hole into Elysium and has taken souls. We don't know which Titan, but we sort of have some idea of what they want to do.
Okay.
They're planning an attack on the state building in DC.
Oof, that's where we live.
How does this help them do that?
So is Chaos. I mean, I'm as much a fan of Chaos as the next deity, but they just want things to be bad. They want to kill, diplomats and people in power so that they can try to bring down infrastructure. No one's in charge anymore. It's absolute anarchy and everyone's going to be dying.
Like I said, managing expectations. There's no way we're going to be able to fight a Titan. So what?
No, the Titan isn't going to be there. They've stolen 4 specific souls have been taken.
Who?
Odysseus, Aeneas, Achilles, and Jason.
Allie, you know who all those people are?
I do, yes.
Good. Useful.
Do you want I'll fill you in later. It's fine.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
So who are we going to go talk to?
All I know is that the souls can possess bodies, but normally they don't change. They're still who they were. But with the effect of the Titan, so the soul is possessing a mortal body, but then the Titan is controlling the soul.
Okay.
So they won't be themselves when we bump into them?
No.
Okay, that's bad.
I mean, normally they're all quite lovely. I mean, Achilles is a bit
Yeah.
much, but he's very kind normally. But they won't be themselves, and that's the issue. They will have all of their skills, but they'll be using them for nefarious purposes, and not the fun kind of nefarious.
Do you have any idea how we'd go about? They could be anywhere. Right?
I mean, DC, right?
There's a plan attack on the state building. From what we figured out, they want it to make it look like someone has attacked the state building where all the diplomats are, to sort of foster hatred in between
But
the nations.
if the souls are already up there now, we could get to them before that happens.
That is what we hope. They've been gone, but they shouldn't be at full power. It takes a while for a soul to settle into a body.
Do you think they would have picked people who were like them in real life? Or in their lives, I guess?
It would make sense. They probably picked someone strong to be Achilles, someone clever to be Odysseus, just to give them a bit of a more chance of settling in, but I don't know.
So, 4 remarkable people acting weird in DC.
I know that's not a lot to go on.
Yeah, that's kind of how this day's been going so far.
But I do know that, I don't know if all of them, but one of them will be going to the state building.
Do you know when?
Elspeth, can you roll me intellect academics?
I sure can. 4 successes.
You know where the state building is, because your mum works there.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, you do know that there is a big meeting tomorrow that your mum is part of.
Great. Well, definitely not great, but...
Okay, so we gotta find out who these people are. Strong, smart. Jason was an explorer dude, right?
Yeah, this is...
Yes.
What about Aeneas?
Aeneas fled Troy after it was sacked and founded Rome.
Oh, politician.
Possibly, yes.
Cleo, do you know any sporty people? Like anyone at school who's like really good at that?
Yeah, like a few. There's this girl from my team who it might be. And then obviously there's the big 4 like sports teams in DC as well. So, but I guess we could start with the teams here.
I think that's a good idea.
When you do, this might come in handy. She sort of opens one of the desk drawers and pulls out a small box. Seems just quite a simple box, quite roughly carved from wood, and hands it to you. Be very careful with that. When you find them, you should be able to pull the souls into here.
Okay, good. We don't have to do some murder. That's good to know.
No, murder, not the best idea, hopefully.
Okay, so collect the 4 souls in the box, bring them back down here before tomorrow morning.
Please, if you could. You know, the meeting is happening at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We can definitely find a few before then.
Yes, I guess we go back upside and we start looking around for any weird disturbances that have been happening.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like DC is one of the most populous and most commonly immigrated cities in the US or anything.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Optimism.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, well, if you come with me quickly, I can, get you a quicker way out.
Yes, that would be preferable.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes, of course.
Do you know who Simon is?
Simon. Any other information, or just Simon?
He was at the strawberry fields, and he was being very weird. Argus said he knew him.
The people who tend to frequent the strawberry fields are people like you, or people like me. A lot of them are weird.
Okay.
I don't really know. Simon is quite a generic name. It doesn't really seem to link to anything.
Hey, imagine if that was Odysseus, you guys.
I don't think Odysseus is big into spreadsheets, but maybe. Well, he might know, actually. If we could go back via the strawberry fields, it'd at least be a good place to start.
Alright.
Our little exit, not too far from there.
Could we use this exit to come back afterwards to deliver the...
Yeah, of course.
package?
Yeah, like, do we have to go through the whole, like, 3-headed dog situation every time we come and visit?
I
or-
quite liked that bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice the first time, but, like, if you just wanted to pop down and, like, drop off some souls or whatever, as you do.
I can make sure that the door's open for you when you drop the souls back. So she leads you out. Haley's still just face planting. He seems a little overwhelmed by everything going on.
Bye.
Yeah.
So she leads you out up a couple of staircases into one of the towers, and she opens a door. Logistically, it looks like it should just open out on the wall of the tower, but as she opens it, almost like one of those doors in the alleyways, like the back entrance of something. Yeah, here you go. So the Strawberry Fields is about a 5-minute walk left down the road. Come back here with the box.
Okay, we'll
Awesome.
see you soon.
Great. Thank you. I'm gonna go make some more tea.
Good idea.
Maybe put some brandy in it. Hopefully Hades can calm down.
Hey, wait a minute. Sorry, I've just remembered it. Shouldn't you be, like, not in the Underworld? Like, is the summon now? Or...
I mean, technically, but no one's really going to stop me.
Okay.
I still do my duties, but they're not going to stop me from seeing my husband. They've tried that before. Didn't work out well for them.
Alright.
She sort of winks at you and closes the door.
Okay, alleyway.
Right.
Well, that was fairly painless, actually.
Less things trying to kill us than I expected.
Yeah, I thought that would be more mortally endangering than it was.
Cleo, should we go chat to your sports friends first? Is there any, like, practice on right now or anything?
I don't think I said friends. But
Oh.
people that I know.
Okay.
I want to go via the Strawberry Fields and just see if anyone weird like Simon is there, and we could probably ask them for some information.
Yeah, that sounds good. In the meantime, like, if we do we need like a game plan? Like, if we see someone, or are we gonna like
try and sneak up on them and extract their soul? Which sounds more creepy than I thought.
right? But who? Like, are we gonna get like Flora to do that because she's like the small sneaky one, or?
Yeah, do you want the box, Flora?
Yeah, sure. I was thinking, I mean, Cleo's good at punching, and I'm pretty good at distracting people, so I thought you could have it, Ellie. But if you think I should take it, then yeah, absolutely, I'm up for it. I'm really fast.
However you wanna like pass the buck, Flora.
Okay, I'm happy to take it. Ellie, you can focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah, we'll try it this way around to start with, and then if it doesn't work, we can switch it up.
All right.
Sounds good. Cool. I have a soul box now. I should write that down in my notes.
As you go out into the alleyway and start walking towards the strawberry fields, you realise it looks like quite a few hours have passed. So when you went into the strawberry fields, it's about 4 o'clock. By the time you walked there, by the time you'd gone there, talked to Argus and Simon, and then headed down, it was about 4. It's now looking sort of about maybe 9 o'clock in the evening.
Dinner time. Let's go get some food at the strawberry fields and have a bit of a chat.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, as you sort of walk in, there's a few more beings in it now. Argus is still behind the bar. There's a couple of sort of almost look like gnomes, big bushy beards, long red hats, sat at one of the tables. There's a satyr at one, and Simon is still sitting in the corner. His tablet's away now. He's reading a book. It looks like it's in Norse, and he's just sipping on a glass of red wine.
Right. Who do you want to talk to first? Do you want to get some food? Sit down, get some food, and think about it? Or...
Yeah, like, I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm hungry.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, let's go get some food. I'm gonna go sit at the bar and order some dinner and kind of scope out, see if we can. If we're walking up the bar, and see if there's any conversations I can catch snippets of.
Roll me cunning subterfuge.
I am okay at this. Okay, that's only 1 success, but it's exploding. That's a failure, so that's 1 success.
You can overhear the gnomes. They seem to be talking about fishing.
Okay.
You sort of look at it, oh, is this a code? No, they're actually just talking about carp. The satyr seems to be drinking some sort of smoothie, scrolling through his phone. Yeah, that's sort of everyone there at the moment, apart from Simon, who's sort of grinning to himself a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go order some, and we're gonna go sit at the bar and get some dinner.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty standard bar food, burger, hot dog, like just sort of general. Like, it's nice sounding, nice looking, but it's not anything fancy.
Yeah. I'll go for a chili dog if it's an option.
Yeah.
I would like a halloumi burger.
Yeah, they have a veggie burger. It's a mushroom and halloumi.
I'm living vicariously through my characters who do eat meat.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now.
Cleo getting food as well, or?
Yeah. Cleo's gonna get like a club sandwich if there is one.
Yes, there is definitely a club sandwich.
Lovely.
Argus says, go sit, I'll bring it over to you when I can.
Is there a free table next to Simon?
There are a couple of tables free around the place, and one of them there is a booth next to. It's not like directly next to, but it's the closest table. And it's a booth.
I'm just gonna start walking towards it and just like look at the other two. Like, are you guys okay with this?
Yeah, no, I'll follow you. I'll follow you over.
Yeah, sure. Hey man, we're here to ruin your day.
Hi.
Hey.
Ah, fantastic. I could always use a little fun. Stands up with his glass of wine and book and comes and sort of plops himself down on the table with you guys.
So,
Is it impolite if I ask what your real name is? No one will tell us.
Not impolite, but I'm not going to tell you.
Fair enough.
Have to work a little harder to figure that out. Can anyone who wants to actually can roll me intellect academics?
yeah.
Oh, God damn.
I'm gonna do this because I think it's gonna be funny.
Imagine if you crit.
2 successes.
Yeah, 3 successes.
No successes, as you might expect from 1 dice.
Cleo's like, that's a book. It's an old book. Weird writing. Flora, you recognise it as it's a book written in Norse. It looks very old.
Yeah.
You don't really know much more. Elspeth, you recognise this book.
What is it?
You have a copy of it in your bag.
So, how are you enjoying the saga? Simon.
Oh, it's a very fun one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a favourite of mine.
Interesting.
I've had my hands on a copy of that for a long time, but I've never seen one quite like that. What edition was that?
Oh, Bit older than that.
I should think so. Do you read a lot?
When I can. Nice to reread the old stories sometimes. Refresh the memory.
You say it like you were there at the time.
Grins at you.
Okay. So
So, what are 3 lovely Scions doing, well, here, wanting to talk to me?
We're looking for some Greek souls.
I had heard there was something fishy happening in the Underworld.
Yeah,
Greek souls.
Yeah, we're just looking for some people.
yeah, Odysseus, Aeneas, Achilles, and Jason.
Ooh, it's a interesting mix.
I don't suppose you see anything strange up this side of the world in the last couple of days?
Maybe. Maybe not. What's in it for me?
What do you want?
That's not how this works.
Okay.
If we knew who you are, we'd be able to work out what it was you wanted then.
Yeah.
No, again, that's something you'll have to figure out. Can't make it too easy for you.
Ellie, you're the one who knows all about this kind of thing. What do deals with gods usually entail?
More than you bargained for, I should think.
I can give you free drinks for life at the bar I work at. That's literally all I have going for me, but I can do that.
How about this? I tell you what I know, and you owe me a favour. I'll be kind. Just one between the 3 of you.
Okay, can you give us a good second, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Leans back, goes back to reading his book and drinking his wine.
How do we feel about this one, team?
I'm gonna open by saying it's obviously suspect, but also I do feel like he knows something. So if we could narrow down the favour a bit.
Cleo?
I feel like he wouldn't pitch that if, like, he didn't have anything for us.
Okay, cool. What I am saying, though, is a god, we will owe him. I feel like we should set
Some ground rules.
I mean, some ground rules. Yeah, like, I don't want to have to kill anyone for him, for example. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, owe him my firstborn. You know, there's a whole list of stuff.
Sure, yeah.
Are we good to set some ground rules?
I think that's a very good idea. Is there anything else you want to particularly avoid being called out on?
I'm saying no. Okay, no killing, no firstborns. We could just write that as, like, having to give up anyone we love, maybe? No, like, slavery, anything else that anyone
As
can
in,
think
it
of.
has to be a favour of one action, if that makes sense.
Yes, smart. That's good.
Yeah, like, we don't have that much time, really, so, like, something that we can do now. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm already gonna have, like, Sally Mae chasing me for my college tuition, so, you know, I don't want something hanging over me.
Yeah, I think he means a favor that he can cash in at any point in the future and come to us and be like, hey, I wanna...
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I don't want. I don't want in 10 years' time when I'm doing whatever, like, this guy just, like, turning up my door and I have to, like, do something for him.
Okay, should we give him a year?
Yeah, a year is fine by me.
Cool.
And also, like, if it's a generic thing, because he said one favor of the 3 of us, are we gonna do it together, or, like...
I think that seems
Yeah.
fair.
So can we agree between us if it's, like, something for one of us, we'll all pitch in to do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
Okay. I assume you overheard all of that anyway, Simon, but
Yes.
Well, those are our terms.
Those terms seem fair to me. I'll be calling on you sooner, though.
Good. That means we
Okay.
got a bad deal then, but whatever.
What do you know?
I do know that the souls have all found bodies. And I also know, and he turns to look at you, Cleo, that Achilles is in a friend of yours?
I knew it! I knew it!
I think her name's Leah?
Of course, even if I go to hell, I can't get away from her. Okay.
I can tell you where she is, as well.
Well, if I wanted to know all about her life, I just go anywhere on Instagram, but okay.
She is prolific. She's training tonight, you know, on her own, getting some practice in.
Yeah, alright, you don't have to rub it in.
I don't know, if you do this, might be good for you.
Do you know what happens if the soul is removed from the host body?
They're going to feel a little weird. Don't die.
Oh, well, what a shame. No, I don't want to hurt anyone, so...
will they remember?
Depends how in tune they are with our side of things.
And also how hard we hit them, I suppose.
That as well.
Alright.
If they're not at all attuned, they'll just wake up thinking they've been on a long bender and not remembering anything. If they're a little more magical, they might remember a bit more.
And there I was thinking the biggest asshole I'm gonna have to deal with today was the Prince of Hell, right?
Oh, Hades is lovely.
Yeah.
Persephone's the one you need to watch out for.
She was pretty.
She seemed really nice too.
Yeah. To me, she's one of those people that seem nice, with the emphasis on seem.
You do know what her name means, don't you? Persephone?
Again, I would like to stress that Ellie is the only one of us who knows anything about any of this.
You might want to brush up on your mythology. It means Chaos Bringer. I'll leave that there.
Nice.
I mean, she did walk into Hades. What do you expect?
So did we.
I mean, you didn't try to marry the man.
Yeah, he's taken.
Nice. Scion with morals. You don't see that very often.
Okay, do you think we can talk to anyone else in this bar about any of the others? Or we should just go and deal with friend, not friend right now?
I do know one other thing. Might want to look out for your friend. Professor? Heard he got himself into a little bit of trouble.
Ah. Right. Thank you. We will follow that up.
Of course.
Why don't you, Ali, arrange, email him about a meeting or something, and then we can go talk to Cleo's arch nemesis, it seems like?
What's going on with that?
I don't know if she wants to talk about it.
Y'all just don't watch ESPN, do you?
No.
No.
Alright. I mean, it's fine. Like, do you want the full story?
Yes.
Or-
Why do you think
Yes.
I bartend?
I'll give you the cliff notes. Basically, I was like a pretty recruited prospect. Like, I had a few options, especially like from the Texas schools, and from like Michigan, obviously like Detroit, my hometown, and all that. But I chose Georgetown, and in part because I was guaranteed the starting role as the point guard and everything. The point guard, like, basically is like the leader of the team. That was directed at like both of them,
Thank
really.
you.
Like, basically the leader of the team, like, organizes, does like most of the passing, stuff like that. Like, that's what I'm good for. Yeah, I was guaranteed the starting job, and Leah Winners, she's got like a load of Instagram followers, but
Wait, her surname is Winners?
yeah.
Oh my god, I hate her. Continue.
Why? What, just because of like the surname, or?
It's a really stupid surname if she's really good at sport, yeah.
Well, there you are then. So she's from DC, but she originally committed to play at Duke, which is like the biggest basketball school. But she basically flipped to Georgetown at like the last minute. I don't know why, but she did.
Because she's the worst.
No, she's really good. She's like the best. But yeah, she flipped at the last minute, and basically as soon as she switched over, she's had what should have been my job.
She sucks. I don't like her.
She's one of those people who's like better than you, and she knows it. So
I hate those people.
you can see why I don't like her.
I mean, obviously we're gonna try to avoid hurting people, but if we have to punch her and knock her out.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Oh wait, is that okay? Last time you were at the bar, I saw you fighting someone. I didn't know who it was. This is great.
Oh no, that wasn't her.
Oh, okay, cool.
There was this asshole who was like hitting on like my study partner. That's water under the bridge now.
Okay, shall we go and fight a jock?
Yeah, you said she was training tonight. I think that would be our first stop then.
Yeah, the only issue is I think she said she was going to do an Instagram live of her training session, so we might have to do something with that.
Time to become famous.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good luck. I'll see you soon. And as he says that, he sort of fades away.
Okay.
But he just leaves behind like a Cheshire cat grin, and he's gone. The book is gone as well. The glass of wine is still there.
Who are these people? Who are these people that we're dealing with?
I have no idea, but
Yeah, right?
Any specific, smug assholes in the Norse pantheon?
Loki, but I don't know if they really fit the bill for our assignment here, but it's possible.
Well, campus time. Let's go.
Okay.
As you're leaving the bar, you hear something in your head, Elspeth. Which is, say hello to Balder for me. It's been quite some time.
Okay.
Cleo, you feel a buzz on your new phone.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What does it look like? Like, you'd have to go into brands, but like, is there like a case on it? Is there like a preset lock screen or anything? You know what I mean?
It doesn't really look like a phone you've seen before. It's quite big, not like massive tablet size. It still fits in a pocket, but it's smooth.
Yeah.
Get it out because you hear this buzz, and as you touch it, it's almost like the screen flickers across the top of the glass. The sort of rainbow wash that then turns into a screen, like just with the apps on it and things like that. And you see the buzz has come from Instagram.
All right. Yeah.
And you click on it and you see it is Leah Instagramming live some of her training session. You know exactly what court she's on. It's not the main court. It's one of the practice ones that's a little less frequented, sort of especially if it's, you know, like almost 10 o'clock now. So she's definitely alone.
Yeah.
And her phone's lined up. Are you going to head there?
Yeah, let's go. It's like 20 minutes from here.
All right then.
I don't know what we're gonna do with like her streaming it, but hey
We'll
ho.
just have to get to the phone first and turn it off.
Yeah, maybe it ran out of battery.
So you start walking back towards campus, really. And you go to the building that you know this court is in. And from the outside, there's no one around, really. There's a couple of people around on campus, but not many. It is a Friday night now, but it seems quite quiet. Maybe people have either in bed or out already and not really wandering campus itself. And you start heading towards the sports building. And as you enter, you can hear something up ahead. You can hear, beyond the sounds of like what seems like basketball practice, which you assume is where Leah is, you can hear sort of whispering. And underneath the door, there's this sort of golden glow that's emanating out from the room that she's in.
That can't be good.
Right.
Can you see that on the live stream at all? Anything weird?
Yeah. Like, is there anything showing up on the stream or?
As you look again at the live stream, it's flickering and fritzing out, and half of it seems just like a normal basketball session, and the other half you can see Leah's body sort of floating in mid-air, and her eyes are closed, but there's almost like another face superimposed upon hers. It's made out of like golden light, and its eyes snap open, and they lock contact with you through the phone.
Right. Good.
There goes our sneaking plan. You guys ready?
Yep, I think so.
And that is where we will end the session.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks for listening to this episode of A Rendezvous with Destiny. You can find us on Twitter at @RWD_pod. We'll see you there.
This material is unofficial and is not endorsed by Onyx Path. We are claiming no ownership over Onyx Path intellectual properties, game systems, art or stories, which remain the properties of the rights holders. All characters, names and locations used are either public domain or are entirely fictional and bear no intended resemblance to their real-life counterparts. If you have any legal issues, please contact us directly. Thank you.